to the Snooze Alert Podcast. I'm your host, King Savvy, and I got my co-host, AJ73. This is the Game Knows Game segment.
Hey,
Yeah,
what up,
best sports
y'all? Hope
podcast
y'all
in
had
the
a good
world.
night.
Best sports podcast in the world. Shoot. This week we got something very special going on. This is our rivalry week for high school, for the former high school. He's a Stinkley alumni.
Hinkley, man. Just because I'm not
Stinkley.
a Trojan. Colonel.
Yeah, yeah,
Excuse
yeah,
my language.
yeah. See, yeah, man. I went to Aurora Central. He went to Hinkley High School down there in Aurora, Colorado. It's one of the big rivalries in the town. Probably the craziest rivalry I was a part of. Not gonna lie to you, I didn't expect it to be that turn.
Hey, I did. It was a slow build up when I got to high school, man. But then it kind of jumps on you because you be like, I don't think I've heard of this rivalry. And then you get a part of it, and it's like, oh, what just happened?
Yeah. Yeah, see, you participated in it for what, 4 years? So I really want you to go ahead because we have special guests coming on the show. We have people that are gonna be tuning in and throwing in they emotions towards the rivalry. They're gonna be talking some jive. But before we get to that, I want you to describe your experience in this rivalry through those 4 years. From the
Oh,
highs
man.
to the glorious low.
Oh man, it's a glorious low for me. It's glorious for you and a low for me. But
Yes, indeed.
yeah. So this rivalry it dates back. It goes way back. But for me, my portion of it, I'm a class of 2016 graduate. Best high school graduation class we got. Ain't that right, Savvy?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Best high school class of all time.
So what we got going right? Aurora Central coming in as a freshman, playing football. First game I get to go against them is a snow game
Ooh,
on their field. We got 5 inches of snow and we gotta play in this mud. Are you kidding
that's crazy. Had to happen in October, huh?
me? I believe it was October, bro. And
Yeah,
so
that had to
we
be an
we went
October game
ahead,
for sure.
we went ahead and we thugged it out. That year, my freshman class was huge. We had a bunch of talent. We had a bunch of that because we had a genuine freshman team. So you had a varsity team and a freshman team. That's how big my freshman class coming into Hinkley was. And then we thugged it out. We battled in basketball, football. Yeah, y'all couldn't touch us in track and field.
Yes.
So, but
Hey,
basketball and football was
I can't
turned
speak
every
on it.
single year. Every year it
It's
got
even in
bigger
my year for
and
sure.
bigger.
It was crazy. Yeah,
So
I
like
remember it was really crazy that basketball game, because Kelsey had left y'all and came and played for us.
he sure did.
Everybody was in there wilding. Everybody was in there wilding like, ooh, it's the
Like like
it's
let,
the rivalry game, and we got Kelsey. Like, it was,
like let me tell you the
yeah,
build up on this, right? You went from
yeah.
maybe a couple of hundred people in the stands for this game to by the time we was seniors, when he played in the game, we sold out APS Stadium.
Yeah.
So we must have been talking that good trash online because everybody wanted a
Oh,
piece. Uh oh.
oh yeah, we was all the way turned up. Okay, we got what up?
What's the
Why?
word?
What
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 up?
up,
up,
though?
man?
What up, though?
Shoot.
One of our first special
Yeah, welcome
guests, my
on. Welcome to the
boy
Snooze Alert Podcast.
Emo
Man, appreciate
You know,
McNeal.
y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. What's
What
the
yeah,
word?
up?
man. But I ain't seen you in a minute, bruh.
Yeah, it's been a little a hot one. No
Shoot.
cap. A hot
Facts.
one.
Facts.
It's crazy how these
I'm
in
glad
town
you're doing well,
rivalries
bro.
these in-town rivalries will stir back up old memories. It's crazy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so, some of them last a lifetime.
You
Some
feel
of them
me?
last a lifetime for sure.
Man.
Shoot.
So,
I'm glad I was able to participate in it for even the one time, just because I feel like
Facts.
it's just the experience I had during it, man. It felt like that scene in Straight Outta Compton when they was leaving their concert and had the bus on fire and all that stuff. Like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? It was rioting. That's what that season. That's what that game was in 2016 for me. People they was fighting in the parking lot.
Man, hey, what y'all got out with
Yeah,
the
man.
dub though? You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? And then you
facts.
know what's crazy? This is what is crazy. Before coming on the episode today, first of all, I appreciate y'all for having me. Shout out to these boys. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah.
Everybody who's tapped
For
in.
sure, man.
This is my first time going on a podcast that's not my own. So, I'm excited to be here.
Oh,
But
shoot.
in approach to the
We got to
podcast
get on
episode
there.
today, no, for sure. Y'all know that's already in the making. That's loading. I already me and AJ
Yeah,
already talked about setting that up. But
Oh yeah, we're gonna set
um
it up. It's gonna be
in
that's
nice.
a
approach to
bet.
this episode today, I
That's a
went and
bet.
I'm like, dang, I'm checking the black because for one, it's been like a decade since we've been in high school, so that was crazy. Like,
Facts.
it's
Facts.
crazy. I feel old even saying that. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, nah, facts.
But Hinkley, I don't think
That's
Hinkley won
wild,
since we left.
honestly.
No cap. I think
uh,
we won. I think we beat Central like
Yeah,
10 years ago.
yeah,
Like, real
they got
talk.
one. They got one
yeah,
since then.
nah, facts.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
think
like,
Hinkley got one game, and that was probably like, it was like what, 2018?
okay. No, they was
Yeah,
raw. They
something
was
like that.
raw
I
one year.
think.
I think it was like the 2019. Oh, it was. I think it's probably the
Yeah,
2019-2020 season. I was looking. They was like 7-3, but I don't think they
yeah.
played us since that year. It's probably the year, like you said, the year before.
Nah,
But
because the this is something I had to do with my little research. Since
oh
oh
man,
look
what up, big
Ah, what up, OG?
oh what
big
up?
dog in
What
the
up, OG? How
building?
you doing, man?
What's the word?
It's 301. That's crazy.
Man, this is crazy. This is
Hey, that's on
surreal,
you,
Yeah,
man.
I
dog.
ain't tripping.
This is surreal. This
Yeah,
taking
I
me
ain't
Is
back.
that
tripping. Look,
Elon?
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yeah,
sir.
it is.
Yes, sir.
What's up? What's up,
Shoot, man.
man?
We was up here.
What's up,
Not much.
family?
We was up
Not
here
much, man.
talking about the last time y'all beat Central. Uh, I
Man,
think Barack was
Come
in
on now.
office.
probably no
Oh,
Hey,
cap.
that sounds about
don't
right.
do us like
Probably,
that.
probably. That's how you know it was a great
Oh
year.
man,
Black president, and we
nah,
went up on Central.
look,
Look. See,
man,
I was doing some research,
shoot.
right? So since 2006, right, the rivalry is 10-6 in Central's favor.
Okay,
Mm,
So,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna have to come
when
back
I
to
was
Hinkley and
looking
just
at
coach
it,
for a
see,
couple seasons and get us right.
come
You know,
join me,
Right.
dog. Come
you know, I have
join
to
me.
coach a couple
You see,
seasons.
look. You see
Come
yeah,
on
that? You
now,
see?
Thunderbird Nation.
see, last episode, AJ was telling me they got, or it might have been two episodes where he said they got beat like 71-0. Yeah, y'all need some help over there, bro.
Happens to the best of us, man. Happens to the best. Now, am I wrong to think?
Uh,
So Hinkley now is what 3A. What is Central?
I think they still
I believe they
4A.
should be
I
4A.
don't, I couldn't even tell you,
Or
but what I tell you
4A.
though, since that year, he said a family member of mine has been a part of that rivalry game from like 2006 all the way up until
you
now.
have family
Still
at
got
Central
family
every
members a part
year.
of it. For Central and then Hinkley.
Bloodline.
Yeah, for sure. I've been, and then I joined it myself, so that's very interesting once I get to thinking
That's a
about it.
good fun fact for sure. For
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
see,
man.
I got a
So I
bloodline to
want to
go
know.
back because my one of my cousins through pops right there was on that 1997 state championship team
Come on now.
for the
Okay,
Hinkley.
okay.
Come on now.
Flowers, flowers. What's the name? You
So,
gotta say the name. You gotta say the
D-
name.
hey, my cousin Damone.
Come on,
Yeah.
Big Damone.
Okay. Yeah,
He
shout
must
out to
be a
Mo,
stallion.
man. Shoot,
But
so I want to know
so
like what was the rivalry? What does the rivalry mean to y'all? Like, 'cause I know, like I only was in it for 1 year, but during y'all's time, because y'all was in it, y'all participated in it for like years. So
Man.
what's it mean to y'all?
You wanna go first, AJ?
Oh, he already answered.
look. But yeah,
No, he was
I answered a
answering and
little
you got
bit
on. You got on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because to me, it got me turned up. I felt some type of way about it. I got homies from Little League that was playing on the team over there. I got
Yeah.
homies left and right. I'm like, man, this game means something. And them being so close,
Man,
they up the street. They up the
man.
street.
Yeah.
So literally, when they did the border for the school district, like you gonna go to that school, you gonna go to that school.
Right,
We separated
Dang.
by one street.
Hold
right.
up, bro. Hold up. My bad.
You mess around, be open district.
No. Yeah, it's gonna come back on. Two. I got it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know how it happened, how it still
Like,
did
it
that.
happens like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. When the parents call, they got to get
But
through somehow.
I gave my piece. Let's get another player point of view first, and then we're gonna get a coach perspective. So
Man, Central, that rivalry for me, I'll take you back just to freshman year. I remember first time playing Central, freshman year in high school. It was a snow game. I'm talking about
Yeah,
shoveling
that's
the
what he was talking
snow,
about.
cold in the mug, man. And I remember, I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, we only lose this game because we're in the snow. Central's not better than us. But the fact that we lose, that for us again, that was our first time being introduced to the rivalry. So now we got 4 years to prove that we're the better team every year. We got to see him in basketball. We got to see him in, you know what I'm saying, football. Every sport we played, Central was, and it's not that they were just a better team than us in any given year. It was the fact that these are the kids right down the street. These are kids that's going to be at the same parties as
Yeah,
us. These are going to be the kids that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, at the same sporting events, the same whatever. We're going to see them at Aurora Mall. You want to have be able to speak prideful about your school, knowing that we the better team. So for me,
bragging
losing that
rights.
game, then winning the game sophomore year, then winning it junior year, then losing senior year. Senior year was a bittersweet taste to me because I really felt like we were the better team. I don't feel like that game defined us. Shout out to Jalil and all them. You know what I'm saying, that year.
Uh huh.
Uh,
Bobo.
yeah. Shout out to all them
Yeah,
boys. They went on to do their thing, but I didn't feel like we was a better team. We just had a lot of identity issues that year. We were trying to figure out. But to
I
be a
can't agree
part of
with
that,
that. Y'all was the better team. That's
oh, for
crazy to
sure.
say.
I
That's
know we were the
crazy to
better
say.
team. I know we were the better team because I think I played maybe 2 or 3 snaps at quarterback that game, just or a couple of snaps, just a few plays that I played at quarterback. He was killing y'all. We had we had we had Ramsey. Say he was trying to get his foot in that year. Shout out to my dog.
Hey man,
And then he had Victor Mod. They were trying to figure out their little chemistry. I feel like had they got off of that wave and found they
who
real
who was
targets,
number 20?
I said, okay, Big Kenny,
Who was number 20?
that
Yeah.
That
Kenny
was
Powell
he
right
was
there.
my favorite highlight from that
That's
game.
the big
I
dog right there.
smacked him.
Hey,
I smacked Buddy. That was
hey.
my favorite highlight. I was watching the highlight. I was in the film room like, yeah, run that one back.
Okay, yeah, let me get that one. Let me get that one more time. That's
Yeah,
gonna get me to college.
yeah. Nah,
But yeah, no, that
fact.
that rivalry is beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Because to look back at it now to see that the kids still got a lot to play for. It's dope.
yeah.
It's definitely dope. Rivalries make, you know what I'm saying, just again that much sweet of a moment. If you can win that game, it don't matter if you went 1-9, 2-8. You
Yeah,
win that game, at
facts.
least you don't gotta worry about the kids in your city thinking they better than you.
Get to, get to talk stuff for the season.
Man, at least.
Yeah,
Coach,
man. What
Yeah.
you think, Pop?
Big
Yeah.
ant.
I think I mean, so I got a unique perspective because I went to Aurora Central for high school.
Mm.
So
Mm.
a lot of the coaches, that were at Aurora Central. So just like y'all was looking at it from player perspective, these are the homies, they're gonna be at we all grew up together. And
Right.
so I'm looking across at coaches that I played with, that I played basketball with at Aurora Central. I went to class with them at Aurora Central. And so once I started coaching, it was like, oh man, you don't want to lose to them. You don't want to lose to them because they're not gonna let that down. They're not gonna live it down, And so those games you got hyped for them. You got riled up for them. Sometimes it was a little bit too hype, because the stands was crazy,
oh
and then it would
Man,
man,
spill over into the neighborhood
yeah.
after
Man.
the games. It
That's
was,
what we was just talking about that.
That
Yeah,
part was the part that was crazy. So from a coaching standpoint, you was kind of nervous about that. You wanted to do your thing on the field,
Hmm.
but you also wanted it not to spill over into
Yeah.
something, out of
yeah,
hand, that would have repercussions later on,
Hmm.
But the games themselves, man, I was thinking, so yeah, Iman, I think y'all's junior year.
That was That was the last time we had beat
Yeah.
him in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
junior year, that game, I think was that at home? Are we no, we did we go there or they came
No,
to
we were either way. We were at our stadium just because we
we
had
were at
home
our stadium.
district.
So we at
Yeah,
we
yeah,
at
yeah.
the Royal Public School Stadium, and I think that junior year, man, that game, um,
Man,
we ran through them.
for
It
Oh
sure.
yeah.
we ran
Hey,
through
hey.
'em.
I look.
yeah. I know y'all thrashed
And
him.
that's
I
what
know
I'm gonna
y'all
say.
thrashed him.
AJ
Senior year,
had
that's how I know we
highlights,
were the better
man.
team because it's not that y'all beat us. Y'all beat us on a lot of mistakes. It was like a lot of muff
But that
punt. It was
senior
a lot of special team errors and all
that
type of stuff.
senior
Y'all didn't
year,
just blow us out the water.
yeah, that senior year, I don't know. I don't know. I think we had talent, but I think they had a better game plan. They
For
had
sure.
a better. They knew what they wanted to do, especially on defense.
Facts. Yeah,
Their defense that year was just solid, and y'all had some
yeah.
dogs
It
on that
was.
For
defense.
sure.
It was specific people.
Yeah, y'all
Not
I ain't
had
gonna
some
facts.
say too
dogs.
much because I don't want nobody to feel like they getting left out. But it was specific people. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
I'll
all.
say one thing.
You know.
yeah,
I
y'all had
know
some
Yeah,
for a
man.
fact it
y'all
was
had
some
some
people
dogs
getting
on that
keyed
defense.
on. It was like, look,
Yeah.
we gonna stop him. We stop him. The rest of the team gonna fold. I know that was that conversation in the locker room.
I think it might have came up once. I think it might have came up once. But honestly, I feel like that game is always gonna hold weight for me because it was my first time in the rivalry, but it was really my first varsity game.
Mm.
I didn't get the chance to play
Mm.
up until that point because of like life situations. You feel me? So and then at the same time, I'm going against Omari, who somebody I've
Oh,
been knowing
okay.
since middle school. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm about to go out here. You know what I mean? I was excited to just be able to play against somebody I consider a brother.
No facts.
And shoot, I actually got into the newspaper after that game because I blocked that punt.
Man.
Oh,
So first varsity game, I got on the newspaper. I got what was it, special team
Aurora
player of the week.
Centennial. Big
Yeah. Oh
dog.
hey, how you doing?
Coach
oh, what
Sean
up,
in the
Yeah.
building. What
coach?
Welcome,
up, baby?
What's up, Coach?
welcome to the Snooze Alert Podcast, man.
Oh, it's gonna be a family affair on here for sure.
Oh
A
Is
yeah.
that
family
my
affair.
is that my guy?
Come on now. Everybody in here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shoot, I'm
Man,
glad I could bring everybody. That's what's up,
this
man.
is
Good job,
crazy.
AJ.
Oh, hey,
This
I
is
was just
nice.
doing my thing, doing the research. You got
Yeah,
Coach
man.
Barnett,
Nah,
the
this is
that
beautiful.
now
right
head
there,
coach for the Hinkley.
that right there is family.
Nah, this is beautiful right here for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
For
That's
sure.
dope,
It can't
man.
get no better than this.
Shoot.
And
But
this is
see,
what I mean right here too. When it comes down to the rivalry, the fact that it means so much more than just two schools playing each other. It's the fact that it holds weight in your city, your community. Like the fact that the city does get behind it. We still have people coming out. Again, being in Texas where I'm at now, yes, you see the rivalries to an all time high, but you can compare them to something back home because I'm like, man, we had just as intense, if not more competition and
yeah.
competitive rivalries back where we, grew up at too. So it's beautiful to see that it don't matter where you at, where you from, where you located. In-town rivalry is all the same. It's an in-town rivalry. You do not want to lose to
It's
the team where
all
you grew up.
real.
So
No, no.
it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So now
Shoot,
we got some unique
Coach
perspectives on
Bennett,
here.
what I was asking everybody is what this rivalry game means to them because I only got to participate in it 1 year. Everybody else got to participate in it on a multitude of times. So I want to know what it means to you.
Well, first I gotta say it's Barnett, but
Barnett.
my homeboys is
Barnett,
Bennett. But
my bad, Barnett,
yes sir.
my
Well,
bad,
the
coach.
rivalry to me is a little different because I've been coaching in Aurora for almost
Man,
30 years.
man,
I ran the
Man,
Aurora Youth League. I'm a Shamrock, so I'm a
okay.
facts.
Shamrock coach. So
So
Run blue.
I watch it.
a
We
lot of
watch
people I
it
grew
from a
up with.
distance. Yeah, so I watched it from a different perspective. So preparing kids to go to whatever school and have pride in what they do. So Aurora Central and Hinkley, I'm more familiar with Gateway and uh, Rangeviews Anvil because they had a trophy that went in between the wins.
Right.
So and this
Yeah.
being a part of this, now it's now it's a different thing because I know coaches over there, they know me, and so it's a different feel. And it's not the way I want it to be at the current moment. But I will
Yeah.
be reaching out to the coach. I will be reaching out to that head coach that's currently there to create our own anvil or whatever trophy that we
Got
can
you.
chip in and start passing it back and forth
Got
because
you.
it does ignite some things within kids when they know there's something to fight for. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you
It
know,
means more.
We got to make sure we
Yeah,
go
it
back
means
on there
more
and
than they
etch
allowing
it.
it
We
to
got to
mean
etch in
right
our
now.
years on the trophy. Make sure you get a couple
Oh
of them
yeah.
2014, 15 seasons on there so we can be, you know what I'm saying, get the record together.
Yeah.
oh no, me and we talked about it, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll go back and see who has the most wins or whatever up until current, and then I don't plan on going anywhere because I'm changing the culture over at Hinkley, and anybody who knows me knows how I am. It's going to change, and
You up there at Hinkley right now?
yeah,
Yeah, he's the head
I
coach,
am the
So
head
dog.
maybe
coach
I
at
have to
Hinkley.
Yeah,
slide
yeah, head
back,
coach.
man. So maybe I have to slide
See,
back.
you're going to be
I
coaching
just hooked up
against
the
gonna be
cleats,
coaching
so I
against my
got
cousin.
time.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Oh
coaching
yeah,
against my
I
cousin
got
Chris
that.
Kelly. That's my cousin over there.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
the Beasley family.
Yeah,
Yeah, they Shamrocks though, so it's okay.
Right, yeah,
yeah.
man.
You know the Beasleys and all them. Those my people.
It's beautiful, man. It's just beautiful.
Okay, cause
It's super dope.
yeah,
Somehow he got
yeah, cause
disconnected,
I
but it's all right.
Nah,
But
man,
no,
but it's
oh, I
beautiful.
see that
It's
jersey. Go
really
Birds.
good. It's crazy. Like him coming, Coach Barnett coming on the phone call for me makes it even that much more surreal because this is a man like when we talk about family, like he's been a part of my family for as long as I can remember. Knows all my uncles. He talked about Shamrocks running deep in our blood. Like that's when we came to Colorado. That's where it started at. He obviously, you know, what I'm saying shout out to Coach Joe, Coach Tony. I was ended up being crushed blue for a little while, so you
mm,
know the rivalry's been there even before Aurora, Hinkley, Aurora Central and Hinkley, you know what I'm saying? For us, like like he said, growing up, we've been playing each other, for ages. So the rivalry for us is like trying to be better year in and year out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you chose to go over there. I'm gonna show you I'm the better athlete, and why coming
yeah.
over here was the better move. So it's like this is a real homecoming story, or you know what I'm saying, really really to see where it all began. Like he take you back to when you was this big, you know what I'm saying? Like he like, man, like he really been doing it for 30 years, and to see him on a level, coaching at Hinkley, the atmosphere is going to change. The coaching is only improving because these are coaches that really believe in the players. So again, before I ain't gonna speak on all the coaches that came through that I got to play under at Hinkley, but you didn't really have no really solid, true to earth, really cared about getting you to the next level type coaches. And I know Coach Barnett's one of those guys. So the players getting ready to play up under him, the players playing up under him now, the sky's the limit. Like they really gonna get you there. So that's just my little, roses to you, you know what I'm saying? Giving deference where it's due. You know what I'm saying? Really appreciate you, coach. And, Coach Anthony, it's always been love. Y'all looked out
Oh
for us
yeah.
when we was in high school, year in and year out, you know what I'm saying? Making sure we have what we needed, you know what I'm saying? Providing that platform, that level of mentorship and fatherhood. So
Oh yeah.
it's a dope moment to see. And then AJ, shout out to you, brother. Following right in
Hey.
the right footsteps, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, doing big things. We embarked on our journeys, tried to make the most of, you know what I'm saying, our careers and what they, were, but now to be in a position where we can start giving back and really, instilling that into the upcoming players. That's how
Oh
the
yeah.
rivalry
Oh
runs
yeah.
deep. You know what I'm saying? We can come back home and really make sure we, loving up on the kids that, are across the tracks. You know what I'm saying? So they can understand what it feels like to really have something to play for and wear that badge of honor. And that Thunderbird blue with that little hint of red always look good.
Hey, see, look, the only difference they done changed up now is it's no longer T-birds. It's just thunder.
Come on now, hey. We know where it started at though.
Oh yeah, oh
Literally
yeah.
started that though.
See, and that's why I'm
I'm mad I
like,
couldn't go to
man.
the house.
But
I really want to throw on
wait.
my jersey. I got my jersey from 16. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell school that. It's a statute of limitation on that.
Hinkley has red.
We
It
did
used
at
to.
one point.
It
Hinkley
used
had
Come on
to.
red
now.
in the jersey.
Come on,
Yep.
bring
See,
it back.
Coach
I'm trying to
Barnett,
tell
Coach
you.
Barnett,
Bring
this is
it
what you
back.
got to understand
It used
is
to.
that the
All
original,
right,
the original T-Birds, why we were called T-Birds, wasn't because of some mythical
man.
creature or nothing like that. It was the fighter jets
Air
from the
Force, baby.
military,
Come on now.
and so it was red, white, and blue.
It was an Army brat school way back
So
when.
you mean to tell me I can find?
Man, I missed out on a lot.
Do you know what I will do?
Come on, coach. I'm telling you, bring that red back. That's
Run with it,
explosion
man.
red.
Red does for me.
The explosion red
Oh,
now.
it does a lot because you got
Oh
you
man,
got a
Oh,
lot of special things in the works, man. So that's why you just gotta filter it in.
If y'all had red, I'm using it.
He's tripping off that
Oh
hey,
Gotta,
red.
yeah.
gotta get the red back. We was
wait,
wearing.
wait,
I
y'all
remember
had
we bought
red?
it out. I think what our
Hey, hold
junior
on.
senior year. We had
Yeah.
red gloves, red mouthpiece. That
Yeah.
little.
That's
We were
crazy.
trying to figure out what it. Then let me get a little action in red, little 1-2, little star
That's
spangled
crazy. I
banner
ain't never.
Oh
We
no.
still talking about Hinkley. Y'all had red
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
for
Yes.
sure.
Oh, hey, that's
Yep.
wild. That's wild. I never
Oh
knew
no,
y'all
I
to
gotta
have no
find me an
red.
old jersey.
Man, what?
AJ over there
You
hunting right now. That's why he got up.
AJ probably got
once
one.
I if it's official, I'm gonna make it happen.
Come
Y'all,
on
I
now.
got something special for you
red,
right
blue,
here,
and
right
silver.
here.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see. We waiting to see.
Oh, that's the
Okay.
OG
The red
helmet.
stars on the helmet.
We had stars went all the way
That's
around our
tight.
number, keeping it
See,
Yeah,
real
this
that's
is how
Ohio
you know
tight.
I was
State.
putting in that work because I shaved them off.
Right, our real Ohio State.
Yeah,
Man.
But
you was using that big ass head.
you darn right.
Man.
Yeah, man. Shoot,
But this is dope. So what
man.
time they playing? What is it? This Thursday?
Yeah,
This
they play
Thursday
this
at 6:30.
Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Y'all,
It's gonna be a long night.
shoot, it's gonna be a good game though.
So
I'm
what? So
excited for y'all.
since
I'm
we got
excited.
coach here, I would love to what I'm saying, what's the expectation or the anticipation leading into the game? You know.
We just want them to play hard. No, I'm playing.
Right. Come on, coach.
We froze.
Oh man.
We just want them to play hard.
Yeah. What's the our expectations for Thursday night, Coach? I know a little bit of them, but
Oh,
they want
it
your take
froze.
on it.
Okay. My take is I'm honest. So I got injuries across the board. So I'm just wanting my boys to come compete because we're
Sure.
young and all I need them to do is compete. You got folks in the stands, they want to do this, they do that, but they have absolutely no idea on
Mm-hmm.
what I'm working
Mhm.
with
Right.
and where we're at, but I know where we're going. So,
Right.
but I'm young. I'm so young. I got freshmen that got major heart that shouldn't be on the field but
Oh yeah.
that's the nature of the beast. But
They're
once
gonna be
the
cold
numbers
though.
change, oh my God, all of them got heart. So they're
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
dogs. And after this weight room touching on them, yeah, I'm young though. I can say I'm young, and I'm proud of it
Mm-hmm.
because they are going to be the ones that are my commercials on how they look and
Yeah.
to get these kids that's in the building because we got a lot of athletes in the building, but they've
Fresh
been
out.
rubbed wrong or whatever. There's not a lot of the culture of Hinkley has to change, and that's why I
Yeah.
got hired. I got hired to change the culture. And football's easy. Anybody can coach you to run, throw, catch, but to teach you to believe and love yourself, like our philosophy this year, or it's my philosophy permanently. It's I love me some me, 24,
Yeah.
24 hours a day, no
Yeah.
matter what, no matter who don't
Got
like
you.
me, I love me some me. For the teachers, I got a band for the teachers that reads a moment of your time.
That's
And
all it
the
takes.
reason it says a moment of your time, don't matter what the kid is, who's special, we can't save everybody, but we can at least save 2%. And that's the philosophy I live on. Outside of take care of those, take care of those who take care of you, and teaching these fundamental foundations to the boys.
Yeah.
So it's more or less of some people might be like, oh, copying Prime. No, Prime is doing what is supposed to be done. When you send your
Yeah,
kid to
building them in.
college, you expect a man to come back.
Mhm.
So
Right.
for the colleges, I'm trying to send young men in prepared to be that man.
Mhm.
So going forward, now we about to bring the business no
I
matter
love that.
what.
I
For
love that.
whatever we got, the next man
Yeah, I
up,
love it,
somebody
coach.
drop, somebody's up, and they better get me now.
One thing I will
I,
say,
wa-
I
I
will
want to
take that
say
phrase. Get me now.
I want to say congratulations on the job, man.
yes, sir.
You know, even though I'm from the opposing school, I still like to see our people succeed. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations, bro.
For sure. Shout out to you, Coach.
It's gonna be glorious.
One thing I
No,
will
I
say though
appreciate it.
too is like one thing I love. First of all, AJ, you know it. I know it. Hinkley, we always been a young team. It don't matter
Oh
what
yeah,
any given year,
every
the
time.
return rate of players. That's the reason why I love. Like he said, one thing he said, he's there to change the culture, and I know
Hmm.
that to be true because of who he is. I'm excited to see how Hinkley looks years from now if they can stay on this path in which they are on. Because I know that was our biggest challenge. Like my freshman year coming in, we're always young. Freshman year we're young. Sophomore year we're young. Even by our senior year, we didn't have that many returners, people that we started with, and it was primarily because we didn't have enough people surrounding us, invested in us to keep us, believing in the
Ah,
cause, believing at the, what I'm saying, the goal at
Yeah.
hand.
no,
So if we could have had that return rate of kids who we started with coming in, finishing with that same level of success and belief and passion, because we had some up years and some down years, but it was too much inconsistent. I think we had a new coach almost every year until the junior senior year.
Yeah, because you start off
Sheesh.
freshman year with a head coach for the varsity. That changed. Coach Cohen came in for sophomore year,
Sophomore
and
year, yeah.
then Coach O'Brien took over for junior senior year. So he
Mm.
had three coaches in 4 years, but the athletes stayed around. We kept getting better. The ones that were
Mhm.
dedicated, and I think that's the key thing
Yeah,
is you got to dig into the ones by having a consistent coach. You'll have a
right.
consistent group of kids keep returning.
Because
That's
we had that
facts.
That's the
camaraderie,
goal.
like you said, just us. We pushing each other. Now to have it start up top, and again, we don't
Hmm.
discredit or take anything away from Coach Anthony and Coach Washington, the people who were there around us, the coaches we could actually lean on. But when it starts from that head,
Yeah.
we had Coach Anthony or Coach Washington in those positions, head coach, it really could have been some belief because we're shaped in their perspective of what they want the program to be. But when you got the
Yep.
young guys and the people who's not really bought into the don't really understand the people or players of that community,
That's it. Yeah.
then you don't really know how to get 100% invested behind the kids to get us to have something to believe in. So if it's not me,
Yeah.
you, Josh, Kenny, or the kids who are uprooted in this that know we want to go far in it, you have a lot of kids who don't see sight in their potential and don't chase it because they're like, oh, this guy doesn't believe in me, so why should I believe in myself? So to
Hmm.
have this foundation
So
changing and coaching, it's gonna be solid for
yeah,
what they have, and I feel like that's honestly and respectfully. Now to get onto the Aurora Central perspective, I do feel like Aurora
right.
Central had that come into play a lot sooner than Hinkley did.
Yeah, they sure did.
And
See,
again, you got a
and
lot of
that's
those
what I
kids
was
that
about
are,
to ask.
yeah, yeah.
I want to know. I want to know because I feel like both schools are going through a like transitional phase right now. How long do y'all think it's gonna take for both of them to be at the top?
As long as it takes
it
for the
will.
people in the community to believe in it.
That's where it
Is it
starts.
possible for them to
You got
both
to
be the
suck.
top, like the top teams in Aurora?
I think
You know.
fortunately for us that right now a lot of the Roar schools are down that are in the APS. And
Yeah,
so if we can dominate the APS first, then make our way up to those other schools that are Cherry Creek schools in Aurora, surpass them. So there's good mileage stepping stones that we can take to shape that vision.
It's really always been a core four. If you could be the best of the core four, Hinkley, Rangeview, Gateway, Central, if you could lead
Gateway.
that
Yeah.
that first, get over that hump, you become the best in the APS. Then you attack, the additional goals.
Yeah.
All
I,
right.
I like what I like
Who's
what
been the
Coach
worst
said.
for a long time?
I like what Coach said.
Hinkley.
Hinkley.
It's going to take buy-in all the way around, even administration at the schools,
Yes.
in order for these programs to come up. Because when I was sitting here thinking about it, and I'm looking at y'all three, as players. And I'm like, man, no matter, even though people would say, okay, they weren't the top schools back then, they were still competitive.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all went to college. A lot of y'all went and played at the next level. A lot of y'all got to see
Yeah, facts.
beyond, Aurora, what it was like
Yeah.
to go to other places. And I think that's a great experience. And I think guys like, I know some of you live out of state, but the guys that are still around that got to get those experiences, when they come back to help out, that's when it's
Yeah.
going to really, I think, take off. That's why I tip my hat to AJ. And even some of the other guys. I heard Elijah Reed is back at
Shout
Vista
out to
Q
E Reed,
helping
man.
out. You know,
Yeah, that's
uh,
what's up.
he- yeah, EJ from Rangeview. I think he's helping out somewhere. When you guys come back and bring your experiences from what you got to experience at the next level, AJ getting to play arena ball, at a professional level, college level, at different schools with Iman, getting to understand what it takes to get there. I think that's what's
Yeah.
really going to make it different.
I think too. Yeah. To just
Yeah.
piggyback on that too. The fact of the matter is, like you said, it takes a full buy-in, and not just buy-in from
Now,
from who there is now, but who was there before, like us. And I think it's now. I feel like before knowing where we are now with everything coaches wise, the programs, I feel like it's more feasible and accessible now because
I'm gonna say something real quick.
to be a player that okay, yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a minute. To be a player that
Nah, nah.
played back in,
So
go ahead.
everybody, I want to give everybody a chance to get their closing statements in. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that real quick so everybody know.
Sure.
Like we got 3 minutes left because we got
Oh
other things that
man,
we got to talk about. But like I'm saying, I just want everybody to get their
Okay, go
closing
ahead.
statements. No, go ahead, finish,
No,
finish.
ultimately what I was just saying. I feel like it's more accessible for us to do so now, knowing the cards that are in play. So definitely, knowing what I know now. Oh, you'll be seeing me soon. Trust me, believe you'll be
That's
seeing me
good.
out the way soon.
I'm looking
yeah,
forward to it, man. I like seeing people that I witnessed grow. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I,
right.
I didn't know you long before everybody got to moving around, but I got to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice to see everybody maturing and actually taking their game and their wisdom and spreading it across the world. Like you may be in another state, but I'm sure other people is learning from the things that you experienced in the life that you lived growing up over there. You know what I'm saying? Through these games and stuff like that. So I really love seeing that. I'm proud of everybody. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
piggyback off of that, man. I'm really proud of everybody. When I look back, and Coach Sean, he probably can speak to this too. A lot of those kids now are you guys. You're adults, you're grown-ups, and to get to see what you made of yourselves, what you did with, the opportunities and the chances that you had was amazing. Because a lot of you guys, we were coaching y'all in Little League, right? And so we got to see you grow in the totality of it. We got to see you grow from little kids all the way up to, high school and then college and then beyond. And so my excitement comes in with this rivalry and just the Aurora Public Schools because connected to all of them, like you were saying, I know players across, the entire, Aurora that from Little League all the way up to college, I'm rooting for all of them, I know we're talking about the rivalry between Hinkley and Aurora Central, but on the grand scale, man, I'm rooting for all of them. I'm rooting for
Facts.
all the Aurora kids to go and do something special.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Barnett, you got anything
Coach
to?
Barnett. Look,
Man, yeah.
so
When
I
you
don't know if AJ told you. I don't know if AJ told you, but me and him put a bet on this game when it come to push-ups. Now, now, however many points you score is how many push-ups I got to do. All right, so I'm gonna need you not to score too much. That's all.
Get his chest swole real quick.
Look,
look, that's all I want these boys to do is score right now. Because I don't think folks really understand how it's well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why AJ made that bet. That was he just, I wouldn't have made that bet.
I got faith, coach.
I'm honest, like I told you. I'm an honest coach, and right now I just want my boys to compete, man. I mean, because when I say I'm young, I have 4 kids that have played football.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
Only 4 kids. All
Right.
right.
And one's injured. He ain't been on until he got 2 more weeks. So when I say not just young physically, young in the game of football, folks that ain't never played. But I got some dogs because I got kids that ain't never played. And they going, you would think they've been balling forever. And that's on my line. So what I like about it right now, it's telling folks whether I can coach or not. Because
Yeah.
when I have to stop and do film and ask a kid, like, wait, hold on, who actually played last year? Well, I was on the team for like a month, coach, and then I quit.
Yeah.
All right, we can work with that. 1 month. We got 1 month. Anybody beat 1 month in that? Anybody beat 1 month?
So
Man.
I said, so then I got to asking, who actually played? 3 folks raised their hand. I said, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
It explains a lot of repeating and going over. And, I said, I'm hyped like AJ. I had me and my coaches, I'll put it out there. I had a debate with one of my coaches, and I had to explain to them that, bro, we on a blank slate, like truly blank slate. So what we teaching is very important, and I got to keep it simple. And but at the same time, I sit back and look at them and go like this: we coming.
Yes, sir.
This right from where we at, and I know I know the knowledge and the lack of knowledge. When we get to state,
That's a wrap.
and I said when. Not only there, that means once we get to state, that means my average GPA is going to be no less than 3.0 on my team.
Come on.
And I'm in to change the culture. My wife blessed me to do this, and she's looking at me crazy, and I'm in to change the culture to the point that I haven't let it be known, and I'll let it be known on y'all podcast, is I'm the new head girls basketball coach.
Come on now.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah. I bet. Doing big things over there. Doing big things over there.
So with the girls,
That
I'm
would have
gonna
been
use
a
the
missy,
girls,
man.
and with the change, the fundamentals, I'm here to change the culture. And once this culture changes, and once the kids see that, the coaching staff loves them, they loving them. When a kid sees love taking place, they gravitate to it. But then when they see that this love requires work, and then they start seeing their work pay off, and the change takes place. Of loving you, I love me some me. When you start seeing the confidence stand on your shoulders, like, why are you standing that tall? Because I love me some me. This is something I've been teaching for. Matter of fact, I've been teaching I love me some me. One of my girls, I called them. They 33 years old. I started at 12 years old. I took it from Terrell Owens. Well, I take that back. Deion Sanders made a comment about Terrell Owens about saying, I love his quote. I love me some me. I was teaching a step team at Columbia Middle School because I've been in APS schools for a long time, teaching step teams. And so step team sports, I've been involved in the community forever. So, and then once I saw that, I said I needed something. And then I heard that quote. So I took his quote of conceitedness and created a 30-day process, and it's been affecting lives since then. Period. I've been doing it for so long. It's not I love me some me to be conceited. It's to be convinced, because God made me. Yeah, I got a twin, but I'm me. I'm him. And a lot of our kids of color don't hear the word in the house. They don't hear I love you. Like in my house, my kids say it all the time. And the more you hear it, the more you feel it, the more you understand it, you know what's real and when it's not real. So when you say it to yourself on a consistent basis, you are psychologically motivating and believing yourself, because at the end of the day, it's you that got your back. No, when everybody else dropped the ball, your family dropped, they just ain't believing in you. The person in the mirror forever got your back. And with the kids, with the program, they're understanding, if you here with me, I got you. And if you quit, you come ask me for advice, I still got you. Might not be completely the same because you're running from me. Because love, real love, is scary, because it requires you to do something. It requires you to give something back. It
Yeah.
requires you to put something
Yes,
in.
indeed.
So when I say the culture is changing, it is changing. I'm going after teachers. I'm going after administration. The person, I told them, the person you hire is the person I am. And I haven't changed at all. The person that anyone who knows me knows that I'm not gonna stop being who I am. Like, I don't know if they was praying together at the end of games, but every game I have, both teams come together and we pray in the middle of the field, because it's more than football. And I got kids looking at me crazy from other teams that's played us, and I got kids and coaches like, man, hey, we know something's different coming, and all we've done is pray after you just beat my ass, but it's okay because
Yeah.
I'm taking notes. I'm coming back, and I'm
And
gonna
we
give
taking
you what you
names.
gave me, and we still gonna pray
Yes,
again.
indeed.
But it's
We still gonna pray again.
it's win or lose.
Yeah.
It's win or lose.
Yeah.
Well, I don't use the word lose. It's win or lesson.
Listen.
I You learn from the
Win or
game.
learn.
You take a lesson. I tell my boys, the wins are y'all's, the L's are mine. The L is means I didn't get you prepared well enough, so I got to go take this lesson and re-prepare and come back again. So
Yes, indeed.
it's it's just one of those, things with, so I'm hoping he get, I'm trying to put up 28 push-ups for you then, brother. I'm trying to if we get them
Uh,
ugly, we get them. But I'm trying to get you 28 push-ups. That's my goal. So, and because
The
we score 28 points. No, that's a win. Hands
It
down, it's a
surely
win.
is.
So,
But
I do have the kids, but currently, I definitely got two very important concussions. So they down.
don't give too
So
much away, Coach. But I'm glad to
Like, you
have
never
y'all
know who
on
may
here.
see this.
Yeah, I'm glad to have y'all on here. Take the time. We got the past, present, slamming together to create a
good to see
future.
you,
It's on
nephew.
paper, yo.
Hey, man.
Beautiful.
Love always.
So,
Yeah.
Because
but
I just
Iman.
talked to Zim a couple of days ago.
Now, yeah, he want me to come out there. He coaching and stuff too. So I'll be out there around the Thanksgiving time. But if I can get out there sooner, y'all know I got to swing by now. Now y'all making
oh
it
yeah,
more
oh yeah.
more sweet
Oh
if I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
come
Because
by.
Yeah.
he's the receiver coach for the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, over there, at Brighton. Yeah. So
But
he reach out to me every so often, a few times a week. We chop it up. So trying to keep me coached up, keep me loved up. So I appreciate that always.
No worries,
all
no
right,
worries.
y'all. Thank you for coming on. Go ahead, man. I love having you on, and it's the Hinkley Central rivalry game, and we're gonna try and take it this year to the best of our ability. But
Oh, we
if it don't
definitely
happen,
gonna
it
try.
don't happen.
Because
We have to
anything
go
can
ahead and
happen in the
trade.
game of football.
All right,
So, but thank
dog beat.
y'all, and I appreciate it.
All
So,
right. Blessings, fellas. Love you guys.
all right.
All right.
Let's see. So this is what's gonna happen, y'all. Unfortunately, King Savvy got in some technical issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, he back. There we go.
I
I'm
bet.
gonna go ahead and wrap us up. We got a couple things coming to y'all. One
Are
of the
they still
things
on
we,
here? I can't see nobody.
Coach Barnett might still be on, but I'm not sure. He turned his video and his mic off. He might just be enjoying the show. But uh Yeah, we got some things. King Savvy got some things he wants to address with y'all. I know I wanted to give a shout out to one of my favorite sports people because we don't just talk about football on here. We talk
Yeah.
about all sports. So shout out the girl City McLaughlin. Oh, we out there doing her thing in the track and field. Been watching her
Okay.
since she was at Kentucky. Even some of those high school highlights when she was storming the track way back in the day. And so to watch her have the world record in the 400 meter and be your current Olympic gold medalist in the 400 meter hurdle, she different. She different like that. So, what
I
you
don't.
think, Savvy?
I'm not. So it's just me and you on here now, or am I
Yeah.
supposed to be seeing other people? All right, cool,
No, you the
man.
caller.
All right, thank you to everybody that came on, man. We appreciate y'all for sure. I wish I would have been able to end that conversation with y'all. It was beautiful. It was lovely having everybody on here. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and kick it off. So it was a special team heavy weekend. Oh man.
Ah,
Oh man. Hey, I didn't get to watch none of that Eagles Rams game until the final
boy,
field goal. I turned it on. I
Eagles
was like, all
got
right, let's
crazy.
see. I'm like, let's see what's going on. I'm watching real intense. They blocked it. I
Preach.
said, jaw drop. Nah, it
Oh,
wasn't even none of that. It was just like, damn, boom, hung, got off the phone. All right, that's crazy. Because they was talking about getting the field goal blocked before it even happened. So then they got through there and blocked it. I was like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's
we
crazy.
do that.
But yeah,
That's
yo, no.
why.
Yeah, there was so there were 4 blocked field goals in the NFL this past Sunday, setting a new record for the most blocked field goals in a single day since at least 1991. Let's see. The block kicks occurred in the fourth quarter of NFL games with the Philadelphia Eagles, the Green Bay Packers, scoring. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers both scored off of one, and the Cleveland Browns and the Jets also blocked field goals. The Eagles survived to be undefeated off of a blocked field goal, and the Packers fell off of a blocked field goal
Off of
that
two
set up the
block field goals.
Browns.
Get it
Two
right.
blocked field goals. Yeah. Well, I mean, didn't the Packers block one
No,
of the
no, no. They
Browns?
in the Eagles game, there was two
Oh,
block field
there
goals
were
by
two.
George
Yeah, no,
Davis.
no. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all survived off of the special team heavy weekend, and the Packers fell to it, man. Uh, did you see the Bucks game at all? You see anything about that one?
Hey, it was just Baker Mayfield doing what Baker Mayfield does. We got to learn, to me, and I know Matthew Stafford is still playing, but Baker doing Matthew Stafford as comebacks all the time. Matthew Stafford
But
is the
Baker,
league leader in fourth quarter comeback winning drives. And Baker said,
yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I'll
Come
give you
on.
that on the drive, but it should have never even came that close. The Buccaneers was whooping the Jets, and then next thing you know, the Jets explode for 21 points in the fourth quarter. Like that mean that offense stopped moving at some point, but they did make the plays that mattered that led them to that W.
Any given Sunday, dog. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. And then I want to talk about. See, we went over a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and I want to talk about the Chargers. The Chargers are ruling the AFC West right now. Their first 3 wins came from everybody in the division.
Dang. We're gonna have to see if they can what they can do outside the division and see if they legit because they seem
Yeah,
like
that's
they
when you're
could be.
gonna see. That's when you're gonna show if they real or not. But they look nice though. They look nice though.
They
Shoot
feel right.
the So and then what they call it, third and Keenan. That's what Derwin James over there calling it. Every third down and short, third and Keenan. Yeah, it's automatic over there. The Broncos have a slow start, starting
Oh
at 1-2,
yeah.
struggling with close games. How you
I
feel
just
about
think
this?
it's a maturity thing from the whole team. I think they're younger than you give them credit for, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And then Sean Payton is not as consistent as you would want him to be.
You have an echo. Do you have it on another screen?
No, I don't.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know why I hear it, but it's okay. Go ahead. Let's see.
Yeah, so Sean Payton is just doing his thing. That's all it come down to.
Yeah. Um, Sean Payton is doing his thing with a slow start.
Yeah.
Boo, Sean.
That's his thing, is it not? Is it not
That's
his thing?
I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this Sean Payton stuff, man. I just, yeah, he's not a terrible coach. He's not a terrible coach, but man, it's always rough with bro. I'm gonna say some weird stuff. He needs to lube it up. No,
Why are you doing that to that man? Why?
look. So speaking of teams struggling in close games, because the Broncos are now 0-2 in close games this season. Well, I mean, you could say they 1-2, I guess. That's all. That's the overall record. But looking at the games that came down to the last, what I'm saying, the very last moment, they are 0-2, and that leads me to the Jets. The
Mm-hmm.
Jets are still having close games, but not getting it done. Did you know that since the 2023 season, they've been in 23 one-score games, and they have a record of 10 wins and 13 losses since
Ugh.
2023.
That's a
Every
little
time it's a
tough.
close game.
That's kind of
Yeah.
tough, and I think they'll slowly start pulling. I see that from this Jets team this year, they're in a better place than they were a year ago. I know that much. And you have to take that growth, and they can't just ignore it. Now, you may not have the best record and stuff like that, but if you're one of those teams where it says if you flip all your one score games, all of a sudden you're at 13 and 4, that's pretty good. And so they have to take that
Yeah.
in and go draft somebody and draft pieces and have a good offseason after this season to build on this season. Build on this start as we go through the season and then build in the offseason.
Yeah, I feel like they keep on having those teams that are right there, but the record never shows right there. It always looks worse than it is. As I just pointed out, they are in a lot of one-score games, bro. To have 23 one-score games in 3 seasons, that means most like half of one season was like it's like every half of their season is one-score games almost every time, and they haven't been able to get it done. Going 10-13 in one possession games is ridiculous. But hopefully they're able to get it together. The Texans are starting off 0-3, looking
It's that
mighty
third year
garbage.
slump. They handicapped CJ Stroud by getting rid of every one of his receivers. And now y'all are mad that they're losing.
Yeah, it's I don't know if they're mad. I don't know. Was this front office strategic? Like because some teams they'll never openly admit it, but some of them drop off on purpose. What would be the goal of a Texans team dropping off on purpose? Because C.J. Stroud is clearly the quarterback of their future. So I don't think that they're not trying to build for him. But what are they trying to get him? That's the question I have.
I mean, there's a couple of college receivers that he could use.
Like who? Who you got in mind?
Jeremiah Smith in a couple of years.
I mean, hey,
Caleb,
wouldn't that be
they could be
nice?
they could tank for Caleb Downs to come be in that secondary.
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, because they need some help over there. They do have Gardner Johnson over there. He's the vet. He offers some wisdom. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what the goal would be for a team to tank, like for a team like of that stature to tank, because you came so close. You got into the playoffs, and it's just all of a sudden you start doing dumb things. It's not making sense. Hold
Well,
on,
maybe it's just a classic. I thought
hold on.
this was gonna work.
Hold on. I got another call. Here we go. It's gonna load back up. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now, since D Nice wants to call me, I'm gonna go ahead and give him his shout out because this is the second time he didn't call me. Hey, bro, if you're gonna call during the podcast, you might as well join it. That's what I'm gonna say. But shoot, I've been trying to get bro on the podcast for weeks now. I know the fans miss down there on here. They miss seeing D Nice and hearing that laugh. So if you're gonna call during the podcast, get your ass on the show. All right. But but you were saying, brother, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's just like with something like that. Yeah, C.J. Gardner Johnson he's a veteran, but that means his timetable is ticking fast.
It is.
And I don't care how good you think you're playing right now. Once you get over that year 10, year 8, your clock starts
Do me a
speeding
favor.
up.
Try to mute yourself and unmute yourself. See if that helps me.
That's just you hearing.
Say something now.
Say something now.
All right, cool. We good.
But yeah, that's my big thing. But what else you got for me, Savvy? I know you said
All
you was
right.
working on a little something
Yeah.
special with our teams, our made up teams.
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna have to save that for next week. But I got it set up real good though. But I really want to attack the college football because we were right for the most part. I was only wrong for one game. Which was the Texas Tech game, and you brought up how much money they put into their team, and it showed because Texas Tech balled out 34-10 over Utah. I didn't really get to look. I mean, I looked at the stats, but there was nothing glaring. It just seemed like they just kicked them. You know what I'm saying? Like it just was like it's like
it's
Utah was standing still, and Texas Tech was like boom, and they drop. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like when I'm looking at it statistically. It looked like just Utah was
it's
just
that
there
money.
as practice dummies. I don't know how to explain that.
Texas
Uh,
tried to go build an SEC roster.
yeah, yeah. We see Illinois got stumped by Indiana. Shout out to you and me, brother. We called that. You probably did. You didn't call it like that, but I knew. I was arguing
What do
with
you?
people in the comments. I was arguing with people in the comments, telling them, I'm like, that Illinois offense is ranked too low for them to not have played nobody, and that defense is not too far from the offense. Whereas Indiana's offense and defense is up there in ranking. So I just knew that it was going to be a horrible matchup for Illinois.
But we did call it. We said this is
We
going like the
we
dogs
didn't
is
say it was. I
there.
mean, we didn't say it was going to be one of them though.
We said it was gonna be either close or it was gonna be far.
Yeah, they got that ass whooped.
So
Fernando Mendoza had him a game. He had 267 yards on 21 of 23 throwing the ball. He had 5 touchdowns, and he's only missed 3 passes in the last 2 games.
mm, 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 mm.
Yeah.
Back on the
So
Gator watch,
how'd you?
your Florida Gators got stomped by the number 2 team in the
Yeah.
country, Miami.
Yeah. Carson Beck still play trash. I'm gonna keep talking stuff. Clemson look ass too, man. Clemson
Oh
and
yeah,
Florida are the teams that just don't make sense to be that
that
bad right
bad.
now. It doesn't make sense, man. My little cousin doesn't think DJ Lagway is bad. I think he's not that good of a quarterback. I don't think he's going to be the answer, and he looks rather mid to me.
I think that Florida has a problem developing their quarterbacks, and that's the issue.
They
And
do.
until they get that fixed, everything's not going anywhere.
If it's not a star, they don't know what to do. And the one time I remember it was it was our senior year when they had Will Greer and the Gators started off undefeated. And next thing you know, he gets in trouble and he gets suspended and he's not able to play. And that season fell all the way apart and it's never been anything good since then. We had little spurts where it was like,
And he was a
oh, it
bust in
looks
the
like,
NFL too.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know what's going on over there. Uh, I don't even want to talk about that. I put them on there. Clemson and Florida looking trash. That's definitely in the notes. But then you got Oklahoma outlasting Auburn, 24-17.
Yeah,
Aha! Didn't you say Auburn was gonna win that?
I did.
Yeah. We both had one wrong last week. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Besides college
Oh,
football, I do want to shout out we are in WNBA playoff season. So we got
yeah.
the Aces, Mercury, Fever, and surprisingly, there's some surprises in there because the Mercury beat the Liberty, who were the odds-on favorite. So and the Fever making it in without Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, that's a squad. You told me. You told me I give you your flowers. You told me that they were a good team. They at least So that's what's up. Shout out to the Fever, man.
Oh, and shout out
Also
Asia
shout
Wilson
out
on her
to
fourth
Asia Wilson.
MVP.
Uh-huh. Yeah, shout out Asia Wilson on the fourth MVP. Yes, indeed. That's what's up. Bam Adebayo presented it to her.
Her booth hang.
Uh-huh. Yeah, boot thing without the boot thing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying nothing, but we know what's up. It's like, it's one of the things you appreciate. Like, it's like
Way to stay
you
private. Way
don't
to stay
know
private.
what's going on. Yeah.
Way to stay
Yeah, shout
private.
out to them, man. Shout out to them. That's how you supposed to do it. That's how you supposed to do it. Uh, yeah. Shoot, man. What else you got? I mean, cause
No,
I
no,
could get
no, that's it.
into I could get into the matchups, but I ain't gonna get into them because I already know that's gonna spark a whole nother like long convo.
Yeah,
What I
that's all
will
it
say
is.
is I do got my offensive line for you though. Before
I
we
can't
could
wait
talk
to
about the
hear it.
matchups. We could talk about the whole matchups next week. But I got the offensive line for you. You ready? I got Anthony Munoz. All right, I'm gonna start him at left tackle. Got Steve Hutchinson at left guard. Got Travis Frederick at center. Marshall Yonda at right guard, and Jackie Slater at right tackle.
Ooh, oh boy.
Uh huh.
Oh boy. Mm.
Yeah, I put
Getting me a
together the
run for my
squad for
money,
you.
huh?
I had to
Getting me
put
a run
together
for
a
my
squad
money,
for you.
huh?
Yeah, see, I had to really go do my
Mm.
research real quick. I was like, hold up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He hit me in a space where I ain't really had too much game on. I had to really dive deep. And I feel like I put together something solid. Now I'm not gonna lie, your defensive line is still heat. You know what I'm saying? Your defensive line is still heat, but I think I did pretty good putting that together.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. No,
No
I'm
decent, decent.
playing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. Shoot, thank you, brother. You really were the MVP of this episode. You brought on all the special guests. I'm appreciative to be a part of the conversation. I'm glad that we was able to bring everybody together and have them talking on the podcast. It's
Oh
beautiful.
yeah.
Uh, it seemed like I love seeing the energy. You know, uh, I hope your coach is wrong on them 28 push-ups.
I hope you right.
Yeah, man. But
Look, I just
I
need
I
us to
want to
play some
say,
defense.
oh, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Give the game plan. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you got?
Just
You know,
just just play some defense. That's all.
I'm playing. I'm
What you
playing.
got,
Yeah.
man?
I just want to say, man, we are grateful for the love that we receive on our clips. Thank you to everybody who tunes in. Even the people who don't comment, thank you for watching. You probably sharing it with a friend. So we grateful for that. The Snooze Alert podcast has now been going on for close to 2 months. We started in July. Our first episode was on July 29th. I mean, well, the Game Knows Game segment, I'll say, started in July 29th, and we've been consistent with it. And for that, I want to say thank you, brother. I'm glad you were somebody I could call on, and I'm glad I'm able to present a space for your IQ to shine, man. You've been right a lot of these weeks, and I'm grateful to have you around and have you on the show with me. And yeah, man, let's keep on kicking ass.
Oh
Snooze
yeah.
Alert Podcast, Game Knows Game, best sports podcast in the world. God is gracious.